Come later in that period, they did give away a couple of power plays, and like I said, the Ice Dogs a little bit unlucky not to at least have one on the board.
And we're back underway for the second period. The Thunder win that one straight off the face-off. Hazelhurst fires it down the ice, and icing will be the call.
Yeah, so the Thunder really need to get back into that fast-paced, fast transition hockey they're doing the first half of that period. And again, the Ice Dogs have found a way towards the end of that period to get the Thunder to take some penalties and start slowing them down.
Things back underway here. The Thunder get the better of that defensive zone draw. It's pushed around for Bro, and a shot fired in from the blue line by the Ice Dogs. It was White, and now the puck being pushed up ice again. It's the Thunder with a chance here. It's Dorr scores! Wow, that one caught me off guard, but Michael Dorr skating up the ice with Ben Bro. A 2-on-0 chance on Charlie Smart, and not much that the young girl is going to be able to do about that when you have an NCAA player and a former major junior captain coming down you at the ice like that on a 2-on-0.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what we just discussed. You know, the quick pace and quick transition, and yeah, Thunder ended up with a 2-on-0.
And that one really caught me off guard there, but an absolutely fantastic goal by the Thunder there, and once again done through the import line, who have just been clicking so well all season as we get back underway. Ice Dogs firing a shot. That was Dunwoody who managed to get in a slapper on Thomas Heemskirk. He gloves that one on quite easily. But Dave, back to the goal. The Thunder creating just a really good chance through the neutral zone.
Yeah, it's a quick breakout pass, and yeah, ends up on a 2-on-0.
Back underway, it's Kudla who pushes that one around. Now Kairos, the Thunder have another chance on the rush here. Here comes Kairos. He's got Bremner in support. He stops, tries to backhand it. Bremner in front of the net, and it goes onto the pads of Charlie Smart. Bounces up, and he manages to catch that one in his glove.
Yeah, well, again, it'll be interesting to see how the Ice Dogs respond. Just looking at their body language now, it doesn't look like there's, that they're really up for this. But like I say, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, at the moment they're looking like a team who's just about ready to sort of get out of here, but Strat Allen wins the draw on that one. Promising sign. Now it's Paul Swindlehurst trying to skate his way. He's got a lot of speed, the big man. Goes all the way up ice down the right-hand wing, except it gets pushed off his stick by Woodman, but the Ice Dogs still cycling it around, and a shot there by Stepanek that just goes wide of the net. Thunder up ice again. Here's Kairos with a 1-on-0 chance. He gets pushed outside by the Ice Dogs defenseman, who just manages to catch up, and it looks like it was Bremner who just went crashing into the net, and the net's dislodged, and Bremner is slow to get up. He looks okay. He looks like it's not too bad. He just looks a bit shaken up.
Yeah, again, quick up from the defenseman, and Thunder again on an odd man rush.
Yeah, and a lot of odd man rushes created by the Thunder. The Ice Dogs defense starting to look a bit slow-footed. Webster v. Allen at the dot, and Allen gets the better of that one, pushes it back for Swindlehurst. Swindlehurst stops behind the net as he's pursued by Jeffries, gets it along to the stick of White, who pushes it up ice, and now it's taken away by Jeffries, pushes it up to Wilson, who gets it back to Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst pushes it through the neutral zone, but he gets onto the stick of Swindlehurst. Ice Dogs on the rush now. Here's Spence, tries to push it in front of the net. No, it wasn't Spence, it was Allen who tried to push it in front of the net. Now the Ice Dogs trying to cycle it around again, and a shot fight in from the blue line by White that gets saved by Thomas Heemskirk quite easily.
Yeah, well, being down a couple goals, the Ice Dogs defensemen are pushing up a bit, and really they're allowing the Thunder forwards to get in behind them, and it's good to see the Thunder defensemen recognizing that, making some quick passes up. And
as we see Liam Jeffries going to the box for the Perth Thunder, the Ice Dogs are going to be on the power play here. There wasn't much protest, but not really. Did manage to catch what happened there. We'll have a look at that as in the next stoppage of play. But nonetheless, the Ice Dogs on the power play, they're cycling it around well. It's up at the blue line. It's White. White pushes it down low. Allen pushes it back to White, and White back to Allen. Now the Ice Dogs down low in the slot. Try to create a chance in front of the net. Instead, Daniel Goranson collects that one, tries to flick it up ice. And the referee's blowing that one down.
Yeah, well, Ice Dogs on another power play. Here's their chance to get a goal and maybe get the Dogs' tail wagging a bit there, because as I said, they're really not putting up a big fight here, which is a little bit surprising. It's not, you know, knowing the Dogs, you can never count them out.
Absolutely, as Swindlehurst takes that one off the back of the draw. Pushes it up ice for the neutral zone. It's Allen who tries to collect it. He runs into his own player, and now the Thunder dump that one up ice. They're still on the penalty kill. Smart goes behind the net to collect it, and here's Paul Swindlehurst. Swindlehurst pushes it up ice through the neutral zone, and now the Ice Dogs sort of trying to create something through the neutral zone here, but the Thunder are applying heavy pressure. They dump that one in, and Hazelhurst tries to collect it off the stick of Carini. Carini pushes it around for Allen. It's Allen battling with Hazelhurst. Allen gets the puck. He's in front of the net now. Fires one in on Heemskirk. Heemskirk gloves that one up as two bodies go down in front of the net. It was Strat Allen, the big man, who fell down.
Yeah, well, he walked out in front and was just too tight there. Too tight to do anything, I think. And Stepanek had a shot there as well. And they were just too in tight. Heemskirk had that covered easily.
We've got the shot totals courtesy of our Rick. Actually, we're going to talk about this just quickly. An Ice Dogs player going to the box, Dave.
Yeah, well, that was Stepanek. He took that shot and took a bit of offense at the way, I'm not sure who it was on the Thunder that checked him on when he went after that rebound, but obviously got caught for the retaliation, which we talked about earlier, that, you know, discipline, you know, again, discipline hurting the Ice Dogs. Loss of a power play there.
So we'll see 57 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey, followed by 1 minute and 3 seconds of a Perth Thunder power play. Things underway in the Thunder zone. Kudla fires in a shot, but it's easily blocked away by Smart. Ice Dogs up ice now. It's Allen tries to push one down for Dunwoody. Dunwoody loses his footing, but still manages to keep the puck in the zone. He did a great job there. It's Swindlehurst. Swindlehurst fires one from in front of the net, and that goes over the boards and out of play. A souvenir for a young fan who's just grabbing that one in front of the Zambonis roller door.
Yeah, well, Swindlehurst again looks to be trying to spark something here. You know, he's had you know, a few rushes, and like I said, unfortunately, when he rushes, they get caught. And again, now Swindlehurst didn't like something that happened there. Said something to referee Corey Ross. And now Swindlehurst has looked like he's gone for 10. So it's all falling apart for the Ice Dogs here.
Gone for 10, you reckon?
Well, it didn't look like he gave him 2 minutes. Is there 2 minutes up on the clock?
There's 2 minutes up on the board.
Oh, okay. Well, he might have got lucky there to get a 2 minute unsportsmanlike.
So a draw in the Thunder's offensive zone. Bro pushes that one back for Goranson, who finds Hazelhurst down by the left-hand side. He's fancying around with it. He fires a shot on net. A wrist shot gloved up by Charlie Smart. I thought that the Thunder cycled that one around quite well, and a good shot put on by Rob Hazelhurst.
Yeah, well, you know, Rob, to his credit, is one of the guys in the Thunder power play that doesn't mind shooting the puck, and they need more of that.
So it's Dunwoody and Bro in the Thunder's offensive zone. Bro easily gets that one, flicks it back to Hazelhurst again up on the blue line. Hazelhurst and Dorr on the blue line. Hazelhurst down to Bro. Back to Bro again, who's up on the blue line as Dorr shifts, and Hazelhurst looks to find Bro again. He could have fired in a shot if his path wasn't blocked. And a flick back to Hazelhurst from Bro. Bro from the top, he fires in a shot. It's gloved up by Charlie Smart as Goranson tries to flick that one back into the net. White pushes him away a little bit. And we'll have another Thunder offensive zone draw as they're on a 4-on-3, as sort of a weird looking, I don't know. Yeah, 4-on-3 for the Thunder. So it's not one that you see every day, a 4-on-3, but the Thunder are cycling around well, and they're going to have a pretty long 5-on-3 in a minute. Thunder win the draw. It's Bro down low. He pushes it up for Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst along to Bernard. He gets down to the hash marks. He glides it up for Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst pushes it back down for Bro. Bro goes up to the top near the blue line. He looks for Bernard down by the left-hand hash marks. Bernard has Hazelhurst in support. Instead, he finds Bro by the right-hand hash marks. Dorr gets it. He catches it and goes behind the net. A shot fired in by Bernard. A one-timer that just went a bit behind the net. It had some sauce on it, but the Ice Dogs push that one up ice. Heemskirk, the goalie, calmly comes up to collect it for the Thunder. Sauces that one up for Dorr, and the Thunder are going to have to reset here. Now on a 5-on-3 for the next 27 seconds, and then a power play for the next 1 minute 20 seconds after that. Thunder in their offensive zone. Now a shot fired in by Bro as he gets it off the stick of Bernard. It's saved and blocked away by Charlie Smart. Bro has it again. He collects his own rebound, pushes it along for Bernard. Bernard pushes it back for Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst back up on the blue line, and no, not a shot fired in by Bro, who pushes it back down. It was a hard pass for Bernard, who flicks it back around. He dumps it for Rob Hazelhurst. He pushes it back around for Bernard, and now Bernard trying to find options up top. He skates it around himself. Could have a shot here. He tries to, no, he doesn't. Trying to find one on the backhand, pushes it up for Bro. Bro fires in a slap shot. Instead, it's deflected off the skate of Stepanek, and here comes Stepanek on the rush all by himself, and what a defensive play there by Ben Bro. Slides down, and now a chance here created by Michael Dorr. Has a 1-on-0, and a great save made by Charlie Smart. Sprawling out, getting the pad on that one, and the referee has blown that one down. Dave, really a lot going on there. Would you just sort of be able to recap that one as best as you could?
Yeah, well, Stepanek had a good rush there, and Bureau made a great effort to come back and pick his pocket. Puck ended up in the corner, and Bureau made a pass from behind the Thunder net all the way up to Dorr, who was on the blue line. In behind the Ice Dog defense, came in on that breakaway, and Charlie Smart came up with a great save. And I think they got a little bit lucky there, because it looked like the Ice Dog player might have put his hand on the rebound and covered it in the crease. There's a bit of discussion there, but they choose to say that it was frozen by Smart, and we're facing off in the Ice Dog zone.
So we're back at even strength as the Ice Dogs claim that one. It's Allen who tries to push it around. He's doing it all by himself. He tries to dump that one up ice. Gets away from Stepanek and onto the stick of Woodman. Now here comes Woodman up ice. He's got a bit of speed. Flicks it along to Kairos. Kairos tries to fire one in, and a great glove save there by Charlie Smart.
Yeah, Charlie Smart again handling that one, looking cool, calm, and collected. He's one Ice Dog player not letting the scoreboard affect his play. He's come up with some good saves this period.
Yeah, he's just phenomenal. A product of the Perth system, so we can claim him as much as we want. Ice Dogs win that draw. It's pushed back from Manko. Manko pushes that one around, but now the Thunder in their own offensive zone have the chance to cycle around. Cox fires one in, but the referee blew that one down. It would have been a save and gloved up by Smart nonetheless.
Yeah, they're calling that offside, and Thunder players are kind of giving him a strange look. And one of them decided to say something to Corey Ross, and again, Corey Ross sent him to the penalty box. Kairos.
So no messing around by the referee today. We saw a lot of penalties yesterday, and I guess it sort of turned into a. I mean, it wasn't a chippy game, as we have 3 minutes 19 remaining in this one. The Ice Dogs about to go on the power play. The Thunder leading the Ice Dogs 3-0 with 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in this one. But it wasn't a chippy game yesterday. It was just a really physical game, and I think that Corey Ross just won't be letting anything go today. Ice Dogs get the draw. They're up on the blue line. They're trying to push it around on this power play. White pushes it down, and he tries to fire one in front of the net. It was patted away by Thomas Heemskirk. Now here's Rob Hazelhurst for the Thunder. He just bats that one up. It nearly went into the Ice Dogs bench. They were covering up their faces, trying to not to lose any teeth, but it'll be pushed down behind the back red line. Now Swindlehurst tries to back that one up for Bernard. Tries to... A lot going on in front of the net. Bernard almost had a wraparound on the backhand, but he couldn't quite get there after the turnover. Dave will go over that one in a second. The puck back up ice now. and pushed behind Thomas Heemskirk's net, and that one will be blowing down. Dave, I just sort of got a bit tongue-tied, a lot going on there.
Yeah, well, Swindlehurst tried a little fancy behind the back pass in front of his net on the power play, ended up on Bernard's stick, and he made a move on Smart, and then went behind the net to try the wraparound, and had the whole net, but Swindlehurst dove to make amends for it, just got his stick there before Bernard could wrap that in, and the Ice Dogs got away with one there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a really exciting play and a great defensive play by the big mobile defenseman, Paul Swindlehurst. As the Ice Dogs back underway, they've got a 5-on-3 power play now.
Yeah, well, Bernard didn't like that and ended up taking a dumb penalty after he didn't get that berry.
And the puck gets battered around behind the Thunder's net. It was Daniel Goranson who tries to push it around, and now the puck goes over the board and out of play. We're not going to have a delay of game call, are we? No. So 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in this one. The Thunder get the better of that draw. It was actually Allen who pushed it forward. Now he gets it onto his own stick. That was a great play there by the, it was actually Stepanek by the Ice Dogs importers. Now the puck's back up on the blue line. It's Paul Swindlehurst, pushes it down low for Stepanek, and it almost goes, they almost had the chance there for an east to west shot on goal as Swindlehurst gets it back up on the blue line. Now it's White again, who pushes it down low. The Ice Dogs doing well, cycling the puck around. It's back up on the blue line for White. Back to Swindlehurst. Swindlehurst finds White again. White looking for options down low. He's pursued heavily by Bro as the Ice Dogs find one down low, and a shot fired in that goes off Heemskirk's pad and out of play.
Yeah, well, that shot really was a bad angle. Came from the corner there, and you know, again, they're getting sucked into the trap. They're just, you know, it's 5-on-3. Of course the Thunder are going to let them pass it around the outside every chance they get. But they can't be taking shots from the corner.
Absolutely right. As we get things back underway here, the Ice Dogs still on a 5-on-3 power play. They push one in. It goes in front of the net, but then it just pushes wide and goes over the left-hand side. Now here's Allen again. Allen trying to work it around. Pushes it up for Stepanek. Stepanek tries to push that one again. He gets a shot on net. Heemskirk couldn't quite get it, but it just whistles wide of all the Ice Dog sticks that were available. And as the fourth skater comes back on the ice for the Thunder, it's Jamie Woodman. The Ice Dogs on just a standard power play for the next 36 seconds. A big hit put on, and now the Ice Dogs score.
Yeah, well, that was a pass out of the corner, too. I think Dunwoody out in front. I'm not sure if that pass went off Heemskirk and in, or if Dunwoody got a stick on it.
I think that went off Heemskirk and in.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happened. But anyways, with all that power play pressure, the Ice Dogs, you know, had 5-on-3, then 5-on-4. They were bound to get one back.
Yeah, I mean, you got to convert on those sort of opportunities, right?
And they really came at a timely time for them as well, because you know, 3-1. They with 20-minute third period, they could be back in this hockey game.
So things back underway here in the second period as the Thunder look to try and create something up on the rush here. They're back at even strength. As Harrop, the fourth line out for the Thunder, Harrop battling down low. He pushes it up to the blue line for Woodman. Woodman tries to fire in a bit of a wrist shot. Harrop and Dunwoody battling up with that one, and it gets pushed back out. Puck pushed back down for the Ice Dogs. It's Sandoy tries to push it up ice. Now the Ice Dogs fire one in on net. It was Stevenson who puts it in on Heemskirk, and that one stopped and gloved up easily with 6 minutes and 32 seconds remaining.
Yeah, well, let's see if we can get this pace going again. Let's get this game fired up again here with 6 minutes to go. Thunder really need to get this next goal, because if the Ice Dogs can get one more before this period's out, they're, like I said, they're back in this hockey game.
Absolutely, and they do have the chance here, and they've been playing quite well over the last few minutes. So things back underway. The Thunder try to push it up ice. It's Swindlehurst with the puck on his stick. Now here comes Webster. Could have a chance here, but Swindlehurst does really well to muscle him off the puck. It goes in front of the net for sack, and that one's blocked away off an Ice Dog skate. Stepanek pushes it up ice. It's stopped in the neutral zone and pushed back down. Now here's Swindlehurst. He backs it around for Stepanek, and Stepanek gets pushed into the boards by Webster. Now Jeffries with the puck. Jeffries leaves it for Hazelhurst, who dumps it back down. Webster has the chance to get it. Couldn't quite get there before White did, and now the puck pushed back up ice. Hazelhurst will stop that one before an Ice Dog gets the chance to get on it. He pushes it up ice, and Swindlehurst calmly gets that one, dumps it back down. Now the Ice Dogs in the offensive zone. They have a chance here. Tries to fire in a shot, and it was Carini, the under-18, who just fanned on that one. Now the Thunder coming back the other way. Would have been in if Carini hadn't have got it as Jeffries loses his footing, and now the Ice Dogs reset. Carini would have had a wide open net, forcing Heemskerk to go east to west there as the Ice Dogs now come back the other way, except the Thunder collect that one. And now here come the Thunder. It's Michael Dorr on the rush, fires in a shot, and it wasn't on a great angle. Charlie Smart covers that one up quite easily. 5 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. The Thunder lead the Ice Dogs 3-1 after a goal by Dave Dunwoody, we believe, unless it went off Heemskerk's pad.
Yeah, well, that was a nice play there. I think it was Stuart Allen that tried to feed that one over to Carini, but he actually skated a little bit too far past the net. You needed to slam on the brakes there, keep himself in position for that pass that came to him back door with an open net.
So we're back underway now, and the Ice Dogs look to try and create a chance on the rush. Instead, it's stopped by Daniel Goranson. Now the Ice Dogs have the puck again. Ice Dogs trying to skate it around here. It's Stevenson. It goes behind the net, and it's collected up by Goranson. Goranson pushes that one up ice. Now the Thunder coming the other way. Bro, a great pass onto the stick of Michael Dorr. Fires a shot, and it goes just wide of the net. Dorr has the puck again. He's pursued heavily by Manko. He tries to push it away, but can't quite get it onto the stick of Stevenson. Now the puck back in the Thunder's offensive zone as Sandoy tries to push that one out. Now Bernard has the puck down low as Manko comes around to collect that one. Manko tries to find Stevenson. Now there's a battle in the neutral zone as 4 players come in to try and collect it. It looks like the Ice Dogs have the puck, and they do, but it gets pushed up for Daniel Goranson. 2 players lose their footing, but it won't be a penalty called. Now here's Bro. He finds Bernard. Could be a goal here. No. There was a great shot there by Bernard, but Charlie Smart, despite the 1-0, manages to cover that one up with the pad. The puck goes over the board and out of play. Dave, I think the Thunder are sort of finding their rhythm a bit more now.
Yeah, well, the import line out there again really stepped it up. Just great puck movement between them. They really look like they're starting to find each other out there now. And, yeah, their pace is good. And, Charlie Smart came with a good save on Bernard.
So the Ice Dogs win that draw. The Ice Dogs seem to have won a lot of draws tonight, and as Swindlehurst collects that one behind the net, pushes it back for White. Instead, no, he doesn't. Now it's Cox battling really hard with Stepanak down by the entrance gate to the ice, and now Swindlehurst collects that one behind the net. He's going to try and stop back up here and find options. He's pursued heavily by Coxer, who's down there on the forecheck, and Swindlehurst finds a pass up ice. He manages to get onto the stick of Strat Allen. Now here comes Allen up ice, tries to dangle around Kudla. Kudla manages to stick check that one away. He pushes it back around. A great defensive play by David Kudla. Puck coming up ice here. It's Andrew Cox. He had no options there. He forced to dump that one in. Kairos, his buddy, comes in to collect it. The puck's in front of the net, and Bremner almost had a shot there, except it was sticked away by Charlie Smart. Now the Ice Dogs coming back the other way. It's Allen, not with a lot of speed, and he's going to be stopped and backed up there by Jamie Woodman. Things will slow down as the puck bounces off Bremner's chest. Now Allen in possession again. Allen looks for White. White tries to find options, but he can't quite get it there as Kudla stops him again. Now Swindlehurst calmly collects that one in the neutral zone. Swindlehurst finds Stevenson, except Stevenson just jumped a little bit too early, and offside will be the call.
Well, again, players on the ice looking at the linesman like, what do you call them there? But this time they keep their mouth shut and go for the face-off.
So Lionel Ted says, what's the score? And 3-1 is the response to that. The Perth Thunder leading the Sydney Ice Dogs with 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in this one. Manko pushes that one down. Collected by Hazelhurst, who backhands it along for sack. It's Wilson who pushes an Ice Dogs player into the boards, and the Thunder do well to win that battle. It was Webster and Wilson. Now the Thunder looking to go back up ice. Hazelhurst had no options. He dumps it in hard. It's onto the stick of Manko. Manko battling with Jeffries. Dunwoody comes to collect in that one. He might have looked like it could have been a penalty call there. Nonetheless, the Thunder will keep cycling around the zone. A slap shot fired in by Kudla from the top of the zone, but it was a good sequence of play there. Dave Dunwoody pretty much just socking Liam Webster in the face, but manages to use that veteran experience to do it out of the eye of the referee.
Yeah, based on some of the penalties we've seen tonight, that one definitely would have been called.
Yeah. So Bernard loses his footing in the draw, but nonetheless the Thunder win that one, and Bernard's now behind the net battling with Allen. He gets it for Dorr. Dorr looks up for Bro at the top, and a puck fight in front of the net that goes off the skate, I think, of Bernard, and now behind the net again. Dorr battling. He tries to push it in front of the net. He's still got possession as he battles with Swindlehurst, as now Stepanek comes in pursuit. Now the puck in front of the net, it could have been pushed on to Charlie Smart's net, but it just misses wide. Carini with the puck, pushes along for Stepanek. Now Stepanek's coming up ice. He tries to dangle around one, and he does, and a great chance here, and the Ice Dogs score. What a goal there, Dave Ruck. I mean, Stepanek dangles around one, gets it onto the stick of his Ice Dogs teammate. We'll see who leads the charge down the bench here, but what a goal by the Sydney Ice Dogs, really catching the Thunder off guard on the rush. Something that you wouldn't expect of the Sydney Ice Dogs to create such an amazing chance like that on the rush.
No, especially after the import line. I was just thinking on how great they were starting to click. They had all the pressure on the Ice Dogs in their zone. But again, it just goes to show you, I talked about at the top of the broadcast about just the economy of effort. And, you know, you give the Ice Dog import, you know, a sniff at a goal, they can, you know, they log a lot of ice time, but they can certainly turn it up that gear when they get a sniff at scoring a goal.
So 3-2, the Ice Dogs get the coveted late period goal, as we always talk about, with 1 minute remaining in the second period. And now we're back underway. Quite a bit's happened, but we're back in the neutral zone. And as Andrew Cox collects that one, he has to skate behind the net. He dumps it around, finds it onto the stick of Kairos, who backhands it up ice. It's Manko for the Ice Dogs. Manko finds Stevenson, except now it's turned over. The Thunder have it again. Cox pushes it for Kudla. Kudla back to Cox, and now it's turned over in the neutral zone by Stevenson. Stevenson coming up ice, drops it back, and a shot fired by the Ice Dogs. It was Stevenson again. Puck pushed up ice by Kairos. Stevenson calmly collects that one. He gets it back for Sandoy, and Sandoy pushes that one back down for Swindlehurst. Swindlehurst setting up behind the net as he loves to do, and he's trying to find options here. Swindlehurst slowly skating up ice. He tried to find a good pass, but instead it goes onto the stick of Bro, who fires one in from the neutral zone onto Charlie Smart's net with 11 seconds remaining in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and I think that was actually Alicia Carini who ended up getting the goal there after that. Great moves by Stepanek coming down the wing there. And as I said earlier, you know, usually you can't count the Ice Dogs out, and maybe they were rope-a-doping the Thunder a bit there with their body language and their trying to slow the game down.
Dorr tries to push that one in front of the net. Now the Ice Dogs turn that one over, but there was 11 seconds remaining in the period, and that one gets blown down. End of the second. The Ice Dogs scored 2 goals late in the second period, one coming with about 8 minutes left and one coming with 1 minute left. One was a bit of a...